Hey, I'm Danielle and I'm 37 and perimenopausal. So today's video is about the worst symptoms that I feel I've experienced in the last year of showing signs of perimenopause. Even though, just to clarify, I am self-diagnosed at the moment, I am awaiting an appointment with my gynecologist. It's taken me all year to persuade my GP to refer me to the specialist to speak about this. I thought I was dying, God's honest truth. I thought I was dying. I thought, what the hell is the matter with me? I'm 36. This was obviously before April when I turned 37, but I was 36. My heart was racing 140. I just literally freaked out. I have since had an ECG test and then a 24-hour ECG monitoring, to which they showed up, and it happened while I had them on to obviously prove to the doctor that it was happening. Another one of my worst ones was like this urge, this overwhelming urge of anger, but towards myself. So not towards anybody else, not towards anything else, just towards me. Like I really wanted to pull my hair or punch myself in the face. And then insomnia. Oh, God, girls, I can't even tell you. It was, I've had it on and off, but the worst one was, I think it was around March time, and I didn't sleep for a full week. Like a full week of zero sleep. Like I was going to bed and I was tired. I was like falling asleep on the sofa downstairs. So my husband would be like, come on, bedtime, up to bed. And I just literally it was ping. Other things I was noticing was night sweats. They were quite a common, most identifiable symptom of anything hormonal, especially menopause or perimenopause. And I would wake up in the middle of the night and be like I just got out of the shower. And then I started with the aches and pains. Every bit of my body ached from top to toe. Like joint pain, bone pain, aching, like I'd done a full round of a pump class or a full exercise class, or like I was just in constant agony. And it didn't feel like my muscles, actually. It felt like my bones. That's what it felt like. It felt like my bones, not my muscles. And I still ache now, but I think I've got to the point where I'm that used to it. And then I had forgetfulness. This was a scary one for me. I literally thought I was going out of my mind. I had Alzheimer's. I literally thought I had early-onset Alzheimer's. It was things like school friends. I couldn't remember the names. I'd see them and I'd be like, oh my God, I can't remember the name. Words in the middle of sentences, couldn't think of the word. I had 2 crumpets one day, for example, for my breakfast, and somebody on a call that I was having on my business call would said, oh, what you eating? And I said, I'm just finishing, and I couldn't think of the word. I couldn't think of the name. Just completely gone out of my brain. That happens so often. Itchy skin, itchy, dry skin, changes of my skin from top to toe. Mood swings obviously goes without saying when your hormones are all over, but a lot of mine was like sadness. I had a lot of sadness, weeing loads, so just going to the toilet all the time. Like you only have to look at a glass of water and I'm like peeing 3 times. That's still the same now. And I always used to have, like, my husband used to say, you've got a camel's bladder. So just like I used to be able to not wee all day or not wee all night, and then I found myself like getting up for the toilet 3 or 4 times through the night, and that's just not me. And I weren't drinking anymore. It was just how it was. Headaches, cluster headaches, pressure headaches, migraines, like any headache, like just an increase of me suffering with pain in my head and headaches. Dry eyes, so like stingy, dry eyes, still struggle with that. Weight gain, put 2 stone on in the last year, even though I've been trying to lose weight. I've been on HRT for 3 months now. So the Everol Sequel, I think it's how you pronounce it, the 50mg combi patch. After being perimenopausal for 18 months, fighting with the GPs to see a specialist, a gynecologist, finally had my appointment in February to be officially diagnosed or validated by the gynecologist saying that I was experiencing perimenopausal symptoms, and he was going to treat me for perimenopause, which was just elating after suffering for 18 months pretty much, even though I had been doing the whole holistic approach and it helped, and God knows where I would have been if I didn't have all of those practices and supplements and treatments and all of those things, and I still have all of those things as well.